Alright, let's go. This is where everything counts. Not really. But there are some important things up here. Okay, system configuration. You guys can read this. Okay? This is all good literature. It's better explained by the book. So, CD into sources. Okay. I am CH-rooted in. Right, with our modified chroot command in the previous section. And I want to tar xvf LFS boot scripts. CD LFS boot scripts. These are all your start, run functions, all that stuff like that. Everything we need to keep alive, make install. Okay, you can see our init.d, it links everything up for us. Okay, so kill syslog, kill signals, swap, mount fs, all that stuff like that. There you go. Now we have to configure some stuff in here. Okay. Then we go. Say resize 8. Talks about udev, all that good stuff. Network devices. Okay. Now something I don't do is I don't really focus on CD drives, network devices, extensive kernel modules and upgrades and everything else like that. I don't do that while I'm trying to get my operating system to boot. Okay, so a lot of this stuff here I will skip. It's very good to read it. Good reading info. Okay, duplicate devices, all that stuff like that. I don't even set up my network card because really we have no web browser to even use it. Okay, that's I just really care about getting the system up and running. Alright, so like how you see here, the following command creates a sample file from the etho device static IP address. Okay, that's what you would enter here. That's your information. Do you want it to go on boot? Yes. Your interface is etho. That's a question. Service IPv4 static. Do you want it static? Okay. Your IP you want. I don't think you want that. Gateway prefix 24 broadcast address. And it's nothing really. Say if I had an IP address of my router's on 2.100 or 2.1. What do I want my computer's IP to be? Okay, on the computer, let's say 2.101. Alright, and the gateway would be, my router address would be 2.1 here. Prefix 24, okay, I'm going to do that. Broadcast address would be, I can broadcast all over the network. Okay, so then it would be 2.225. Done. Etsy resolve. I will touch some of these. Let's see, cat into resolve. Cat into etsy resolve .config. There's a begin domain. I'm just gonna call my router. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but I do want to create this file. It's not going to stop me from booting. Okay. We got here, during the boot process, the file etsy hostname is used for establishing the system's host name. So we want to give our system a host name. Okay. So let's say echo. What do we want our host name to be? I'm going to call it LFS machine. Yep, nothing original, nothing unique. You can always change it. Host name. Okay, cool. Customizing the etsy host file. I'm really not worried about this. Okay, but you need it if you want to go on the internet. I just want my machine to boot. Now I'll make squawk. So let's just cat echo I'm gonna echo this. Echo nothing into Etsy hosts. Actually, let me get 2 of them going there. Okay, good. System V, boot script usage and configuration. Okay, this is important. So let's do this. Now, if I go up one, I can remove the extracted boot scripts. Okay. And let me say vi Etsy init tab. This is important. These are your run levels and everything else. So I'm going to say resize equals. Okay. These are your run levels. How many terminals you can have, TTYs. Okay. You know, Control Alt F1s, all the way up to 9 of them. Okay. So let's say we'll say begin. Let's say ID 3 init default si sys init Etsy rc dot d init dot d rc s space s. Okay, now this is an L. In previous tutorials I made it a 1, but these are actually L's. I cannot believe that. So let's say L0, and they worked. I don't know. Wait. Etsy rc dot d init dot d rc o. Okay. Now I'm going to hit escape dd, which will delete it, but actually copies it, and I'm going to paste them. So I'm going to say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to modify. Okay, so we got 1, 2, we're going top to bottom, I'm going in a big square, 3, 4, 5, 6, run level 6, 6, RC 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come over here, I'm going to say S1. Okay, let me say 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is done. Okay, good, good. Now, CA, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control, Alt, delete. SBin, shut down. Time 1, A, R, right now. S2, S0, 1, 6, once. SBin, su login. Okay, now these are your TTY terminals, how many you want. 2, 3, 4, 5, respawn. SBin, a Getty. No clear. This is optional if you want to read your log of things that you, when you're in a TTY and you boot up your machine, you see everything. When you first boot up your machine, you see everything fly past your face, you know, sys is mounted, this and that, blah blah, error, okay, shit like that. No clear option is when you actually go to log in, it'll keep everything up. Okay, so there you go. No clear is optional, but for TTY2, no clear, I don't really want no clear. Okay. Alright, that's 2 terminals, or two console. Can I say consoles? Yeah. That's 1, 2, and 3 of them. Okay. 6. You can add 6. That's like the default. I just want to go. Okay. So I'm really not worried about all that. Changing run levels. Okay. So am I done with this or what? Done. I can add more later on. End. And I say break quit. Oh, escape. Break quit. Okay. Now, change the run levels. That's up to you. I'll tell you this much. When run levels you hit 0, or is it 1? No, 1. Run level 1 is the start, okay? 2, quote, some things get mounted, okay? Stuff like that. By the time you hit run level 3, now you're at right below the desktop environment, if you have a desktop, okay? But that is your working run level, okay? That's where everything now should be up, and you can actually log into the machine. 4 is your desktop environment. 5 is you're starting to go down, powering off stuff, and 6 is your kill. So there you go. But it is better explained in the book. Configuring sysconfig clock. I'm gonna cat into etc sysconfig clock UF. I'm gonna say begin. UTC equals 1. I don't want it. Set this with any options you might need to give hardware clock, such as machine hardware clock type for alphas. I don't know about that. And UF. Okay. This is for if you're out of the United States. Your key map stuff here. It's this console, sysconfig console. Okay. If you're out of the United States, you don't understand English, you might want to look into this. RC slate file. Okay, the RC slate file. This is not important. Okay. This optional file contains settings automatically set for each system v boot script. Visual console. If the association, I've never installed this. Okay. It's totally optional. It's up to you guys. Bash shell startup file. You can look into that. That's all customization stuff. Okay. Let's see. LCO. That's all up to you guys there. Okay, Etsy profile. This is important here, and I don't really remember. I always get confused on this one part. So, what I'm going to do is, I have LFS on my other machine. Am I mounted? Is anything mounted? Yeah. Mount for both. Type. I'm actually on my laptop now. Dev SDA. Was it 233? To mount SDA 3. Oh, of course, only root can do that. Sudo. Okay. Now I'm gonna cat mount SDA 3. I'm cheating right now. You know that. Etsy. What is it? Etsy what? Etsy profile. Okay. Say less. I always get confused about this part. Okay? I don't know why, but I always get confused about it. So, I need to make cat into Etsy profile. Per the book, it says, export language equals that and that. It always confuses me. But I do know I did get it right one time, so I'm going to say language equals English underscore US dot ISO dash 8859 dash 1. And that's it. This other thing here, I have just to make my prompt red. Yeah, red if I'm root. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's it. Okay. So let's quit this. Exit. Unmount my drive. Mount V. Mount SDA3. Okay, back to the book. Okay. Input RC file. This is important. EOF. Resize 8. Okay, so we're going to say Vim. Etsy input RC file. Okay. Just going to say something like begin. And I'm not going to throw in the comments, I'm just going to go set horizontal scroll mode off. I am going to leave spaces though. Set meta flag on. Set input meta on. Set convert meta off. Set output meta on. Set bell style none. Okay, it's all optional. Customizable when you get going. Okay, E Oscar, that's a capital O, D, backward word. I'm going to copy this. Backward word, I need one a forward word. Forward word, EOD, EOC. Okay. And let's see here. Let's get this out of the way. We're going to say escape out E, open 1, pop out, tilde, pop out, stop, base, beginning of line. I'm going to copy this, paste. And one is called end of line, and that's at number 4. Paste and modify this here. 5 is beginning of history. Okay. Paste. And I'll say 6 is end of history. Okay. paste another one here. Move on 6. P is to paste, by the way. We delete. DD is delete, okay? But if you go back and hit it with a P real quick afterwards, it'll paste what's quote deleted. So deleting is kind of like just filling a buffer. 6, end of history. 3 is deleted, delete char. Delete char. And with Vim to alternate, those modes, hit escape. If you guys don't know about Vim, okay, or Vi, right, check out my tutorial on how to get by with Vi. It's quick, painless, and enough. Insert. Okay, for X term. E, Oscar Hotel. Space, beginning of line. Copy it. Paste. Or PP. EOF. End of line. Copy that out. Paste it. Oh, give me some room here. I'm going to paste that again, but I'm going to modify it. E, open bracket F. End of line. Let me paste this. Paste it. And we'll go back up and modify the top one. H. Beginning of line. Okay, cool. Now pound end. Right click. Cool. Etsy input is done. Etsy shells. I don't remember this one before. So we need to cat into Etsy shells. EOF. Begin. Bin sh. Bin bash. And UF. Okay, last updated 4.4 of 7. Chapter 8, making LFS bootable. Here we go with our F-stab. And let's just keep it short. We'll keep it short. I'll cut the video here and we'll come back. Okay? Peace out.